Hi, welcome to the Story So Far. I'm your host, John Salvador, and today I'm going to have let's going to have some fun a little bit with the top 5 coronavirus conspiracy theories. I've got to admit, I love a conspiracy theory. But before we take the lighter side of the conversation, I just want to quickly recap on what I said yesterday on my previous episode. Are you eating healthy? Are you exercising? Are you taking your supplements, your vitamin C's and so on? Are you hanging out with the right people? Are you staying happy? You're having a good night's sleep? Be mindful that if it's all true, what people are saying about the virus, the only thing you can do to battle this is to stay resilient, strong at the individual level, okay? And again, as I mentioned yesterday, and as I'm quickly recapping today, we're gonna have some fun, but the seriousness or the point that I wanna make is eat well, sleep well, take your supplements, exercise, be out in the sun, and hang out with the right people. Don't stress out, and you will be strong enough to survive all these things, okay? That is the best thing we can do at an individual level, okay? Now, we're gonna have a little bit of fun with this because I am seeing a lot of people out there talking about conspiracy, and look, a lot of people that I respect. So I'm just going to have a little fun here in front of the camera and just record this for just for the fun of it, okay? Let's go for the top 5 coronavirus conspiracies out there, okay? Now the first one that I've seen, this is a revenge from millennials against the boomers, okay? And note the word revenge because the boomers have accumulated all the wealth and not necessarily left behind the best world in terms of, economics, but also pollution and global warming and this and that. The virus was developed by millennials to take care of boomers. As you know, the virus is obviously impacting older people more than young people. So that's the first one, millennials versus boomers, okay? This is the revenge time, okay? Wow, that's a bit far-fetched, but look, demographically it seems to be affecting only older people and not younger people. So there you go. If you're a boomer, stay strong, eat right, be out in the sun, hang out with the right people, eat well, take your supplements, your vitamin C's, your omegas, all that sort of stuff, have a good night's sleep, hang out with the right people. Maybe you can dodge these bullets from the millennials. Nah, that's pretty silly, isn't it? But I don't know, maybe it's true. Now, the other one, the second one, is somehow the elite wants to flush out boomers from the system because they utilize their pensions to invest in other things, and now they don't have money for the pensioners. So they invented the virus, or at least released the virus. So a lot of boomers will die. I seriously hope not. I'm just having fun with this. And this is not original ideas. This is probably the same thing you are seeing out there in the cyber world. But it's a system flushing out the boomers, because there's not going to be enough money to pay for the pensions and the health care and all that sort of stuff. So they invented that to get rid of the boomers so they don't have to be accountable for not having their money for the pension and retirement. Okay? Wow, that's something you think about, isn't it? Number 3. Now, this has to do a little bit with China and Russia, and then the U.S. and its allies on either side. This was an opportunity by China to knock down the petrodollar. As you know, the dollar, oil is transacted in US dollars. The US right now has a lot of debt, and as the prices of oil are coming down, countries that have little or no debt, like Russia, for example, and they have gold and oil, at a cheaper prices are going to thrive, as opposed to being hit by the prices of oil. As you know, the oil has come down significantly in the last few days, and this is really going to impact a lot of industries. Some others will obviously benefit from it, but it has to do with the power shift. Okay, so there's a lot of speculation out there that this is a move from China to align with Russia, to knock down the petrodollar, and perhaps have a future where oil is going to be transacted in yen, ruble, or some sort of digital economic currency. The other one, number 4. Now this is one that I could see this coming, and I do recall mentioning this at some stage in some of my previous episodes. I'm not trying to say, oh, I'm predicting everything and that sort of stuff, but I'm a student of this, and I can see a lot of these things coming. Go digital money, okay? Eliminate paper. So basically what I'm hearing right now is like, oh, don't touch the paper money because that's all full of bugs and coronavirus, and you're going to get infected that way, so we're going to go digital. And I'm not talking necessarily about Bitcoin and any of that stuff. I'm talking about a central bank developed coin, and I mentioned this before a few months back, where what is stopping any central bank or the top central banks of the world from developing their own currency, digital, and eliminating paper? As we know, the main benefit for them is that they will eliminate completely the cash market, and it will maximize their tax revenues. So do you think this is too far-fetched? I don't think so. This is a great opportunity to continue to hammer in the minds of people that paper is dirty and money is dirty and that sort of stuff. So that was number 4. That's a pretty cool one, I think. I do think some of these things are a bit far-fetched, but I also believe in a lot of these things. There's some sense to the madness of it all. Okay. Now there was one that I heard also last night while doing a bit of research. It's about what are the reactions of people. And this has to do with human control, like for example in China, there's some cities that people are being monitored and they're being given a digital score and that sort of stuff. So to me, these sort of rumors around this have some sort of substance to them. So I guess the governments and all over the world perhaps are gauging how people react to pandemics or stress situations, global stock markets coming down globally and that sort of stuff. So they get monitoring how people panic and fear reactions and what they buy when they're freaking out, toilet paper, that sort of stuff. So this has to me this has got a little bit of sense, at least from the social demographic level, economic and demographic level. Yeah. So that's it. So these are the top 5 coronaviruses. I am taking it seriously, but at the same time we should have a little bit of fun with this. Again, as I said before, have a good night's sleep, eat right, exercise, get a bit of sun exposure, and hang out with the right people that are not going to be stressing you out, people that are your community, close people that you love and you hang out with. Because I think happiness and personal resilience, I think mental and physical, it is going to be the key for us to survive this virus. It's not going to be masks and hoarding food and that sort of stuff. Until next time, stay sane, stay strong.